Bienvenidos, NAHREP. My name is Gerardo Jerry Asensio. I am your host of the ESN Network. And with me this morning again is Maria Felipe.
Thank you, Jerry. So happy to be here. Hola, NAHREP family. I'm Maria Felipe, and this is the official talk show of the National Association of Hispanic Real Estate Professionals, where business y cultura se conectan, where Latino culture and business opportunities intersect. Last week's video on ESN, the discussion was all about REO. Remember that you can watch previous ESN episodes on our YouTube channel. It's muy fácil. You just click on Browse Previous Videos.
But on today's show, our very own Juan Martinez is going to answer some of our viewers' questions.
And let's talk policy and Hispanic lending. It's that time of the year, and NAHREP brings you another world-class event. Now, let's get started. Jerry, I must tell you that my first NAHREP convention was last year, and now the excitement is building up for the Policy and Hispanic Lending Conference. Talk to our viewers about what NAHREP has lined up for us.
Well, actually, Maria, this year's NAHREP Policy Conference has a stellar lineup. And what I mean by that is we're going to have the one and only Soledad O'Brien as the keynote speaker in D.C. Now, this is a dynamic lady. She's one of the anchors on CNN, and she's been named, rightfully so, in People Magazine's 50 Most Beautiful People, and produces the CNN series called Latino in America, where actually Soledad explores how the Latinos are reshaping our communities and our culture.
And this year we install the incoming president, mi hermano cubano, Juan Martinez, and president-elect Jason Madiedo. It's going to be exciting. And how are you feeling, Jerry, as your term comes to an end?
You know, Maria, I've been asked that question and they're thinking, what happens next? I can definitely say I'm in a spirit of gratitude. It's been an honor to represent every one of you that watch ESN, all my hermanos and hermanas from across the country, and being at such a relevant time at the helm of such an important organization, visiting the White House, and rubbing elbows with some of the most influential people in housing today. I can truly, truly tell you, it's been a once-in-a-lifetime type of experience. Muchas gracias. Estoy muy agradecido.
Thank you, Jerry. It's been truly an honor, actually, having you, and standing next to you is a great honor because you've just been amazing as president.
Gracias, Maria.
As we near the Policy and Hispanic Lending Conference, we will update you every week. For now, please log on to our website at nahrep.org for more information and to register. Y ahora, let's go to
Hablando Business.
What are you trying to accomplish?
Potentially sell them a home.
To make sure that the original.
Welcome back to ESN Hablando Business. And today I'm very happy to have Brenda Avila. She's a Realty Executives Alliance in Cyprus. She is an associate broker, a successful Latina. Bienvenida, welcome to ESN.
Gracias, Jerry. It's an honor to be here. Thank you.
No, thank you. Now, a lot of people are complaining. There's scarcity of inventory. I get beat out by multiple offers, etc., etc. But rather than complain, you took a completely different approach. Tell us about it.
Well, I was very frustrated with the results that I was getting, and I was tired of driving my buyers around and not being able to produce results, not get them into the home that they wanted. And so what I decided to do was to have them just write a simple letter. And then I turned that into a marketing piece. And I wanted the people that could potentially sell them a home to understand why these people wanted to be in there. And I took that into the neighborhoods I wanted to be in, and I prospected for listings to get my buyers in there without the competition of having to be up against 20 or 30 offers at one time. It's worked very well.
So reverse prospecting with the emotional twist for one buyer, a whole marketing campaign for one buyer?
What works out so well is that prospecting for one buyer for me always means securing multiple listings. Because you don't know. I mean, the first time I did this, I secured 3 listings in about 2.5 weeks.
3 listings in 2.5 weeks.
It was great. It was fantastic. Yeah.
Very impressive.
And my buyer got into the home that they wanted. They got in there at a price that was fair. The seller was very happy with the result as well. So it was really a very good match.
So rather than complain about it, you went and created your own inventory. Did you keep the secret to yourself, or did you share it with others?
No, I shared it with everybody in my office. And as people started finding out what I was doing, they were, of course, were asking, how it is that we can do it, and happily shared the plan.
And that took you now to the formation, I hear, of a mastermind. Tell me about the mastermind group.
Well, with more and more people asking how it is that I was getting the results, we decided to put together a group that was going to be specific to geographic farming and specific to listings. And so now our group is 12 strong, and we have daily accountability. We have a monthly marketing campaign. Each of us does whatever we want, but we are certainly accountable to honoring the timelines. And there's someone in the group that we're accountable to get those results.
And all the 12 are in your company, or are they outside brokers?
No, we opened it up to other offices, and it's worked very well. I mean, we really believe that.
But most people would consider them to be the competition, so how could you share your success tips with them?
Because I know personally I don't feel that they're competition, not in the sense that they're not good at what they do, but simply in the sense that I think, especially in this market, we've survived a tough market, and I believe that better times are ahead for us. And support, I think, is key, and collaboration is key. I know that I myself only bring my skill set to the table, but when I'm in a room full of 12 other people who have the same intention in mind, we can create amazing things. And so the support for each other, I think, just helps us grow. There's more than enough for everybody, and it really does set the tone for how we do business outside of our mastermind.
Cooperation is key. You've heard it today from Brenda Uriarte Avila from Cypress, California, here on ESN.
That's another great webisode for the books. So make sure that you're following us on Twitter and liking us on Facebook. And don't forget to share this week's ESN show on your Facebook and also with your friends.
Gracias, gracias. And now for your thought of the week. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Think about that for a second. What ingredients are you going to add in? What are you feeding into your mind? Are you attending the events? Are you going to the chapter events? Are you participating? Are you opting in by participating in social media? Make sure that what you're feeding into your mind is a product of your own conclusion, and that's something that is already approved by you. Remember, work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Su servidor, Jerry Asensio.
Love it. Y ahora, it's that time, la canción de la semana, to start your productive week. And remember to take a deep breath and be thankful for all you have. Los quiero mucho con todo corazón y los dejo con Héctor Lavoe.
Otra vez.